From Broadway to your living room, one role has audiences laughing and cheering for over a decade. Joining us today is the talented actor Sam McLellan, who brings Elder Prince to life in the Book of Mormon. He's here to share what it's like performing in one of Broadway's funniest and most beloved musicals. Welcome, Sam, to Live in the Bay.
Thanks for having me.
Yes, of course. This is so fun. I'm so excited. So many people, let me just tell you, are so excited for this stop. I can't tell you how many people stop by my office saying, hey, if you get any tickets, send them my way. But so I don't think we've ever had a musical where so many people in the building were so excited. But what do you think it is about the Book of Mormon that really just has audiences coming back for more and enjoying it after all of these years?
Yeah, well, I mean, the obvious answer is that it's absolutely hilarious. I mean, written by Trey Parker and Matt Stone. I mean, it's just outrageous comedy, right? I mean, it always delivers on that level. But the reason why I think people want to keep seeing it over and over and over again is because at its core, it's such a beautiful story about love, understanding, togetherness. I mean, like finding common ground in a world of so much conflict. I think that's really what brings people back, because a lot of times people will forget. They'll be like, oh, I remember that hilarious show. I want to go see that again. Or I've heard the show is so funny, but are left feeling like, wow, this like actually impacted me in such an amazing way. And I think particularly now, and something that we noticed like post-pandemic, was people really just want to go to the theater and laugh and have a good time and not be put in a position where they're like, you know, feeling depressed or worried about things. But like on top of it being so funny, it really puts people in a position where they question, why do I believe what I believe? Like, is it serving me? Should I be more accepting of what other people believe? Maybe it's serving them in some way. And I think that's why the show persists, because it's so poignant.
Yeah, what do you think audiences will be surprised by? You know, maybe they're coming back to see it after years, or maybe it's their first time. What's going to be surprising to them?
What I'll say is, like, I talk to people who are like, I've seen it 10 times and I've never noticed this, right? There's always some sort of little bit of the show that people forget about or never noticed before. It's so comedically dense. Every moment is just like another joke and another joke and another joke. I mean, if you're like not paying attention, you're gonna miss a lot of it, right? So there's so much there for like people who are repeat visitors, but also, you know, for people who know nothing about the show, my recommendation is do not look it up, do not read a synopsis, do not listen to the album, just come see the show. It really will, it'll surprise you in the most shocking and unexpected and wonderful ways.
Yeah, okay, good tip there. I want to talk about your character, Elder Prince. You know, tell me about the character and what was the preparation for you to prepare for this role?
Yeah, so Elder Price, he's supposed to be like the perfect example of a Mormon missionary boy. Like everybody at the missionary training center is like, you're going on to do amazing things. You are like, you know, a godsend to the world, right? That's the attitude he has going into this. But they get sent to a place where like everything that he believes about himself, everything that he's built his entire personality on is crushed almost immediately. And you find out really who he is. And what's really exciting about playing this character is like you get to show like quite a range of like being on top of the world to being completely devastated and finding some way to build that back up. The character has so many layers, and like the irony in all of it is so much fun to play with. Yeah.
What's that like for you to kind of balance that, the highs and the lows, and you know, how do you kind of take everyone through on that journey?
I mean, it's challenging for sure. I mean, like even just like as a person, like emotionally as an actor, like to go through so many of those peaks and valleys every day can actually like have quite an effect on your adrenal system. And sometimes I'll come home after the show and just be like wiped out, like, oh my gosh, like I feel like I just got hit by a truck. But it's so rewarding because the audience, if they're along with you on the journey, I mean, I've never done a show like this that has this kind of impact on people. The way that people react to this show is unlike anything I've ever done. It really speaks to people in a major way. And I know I'm like striking the right chord when I'm telling Elder Price's story in a way that really connects with people's feelings about their own beliefs and their worldview and questioning you know, what it is that makes them who they are.
Absolutely. Let's talk about your cast and crew really quickly. You guys are such a talented bunch. You know, what does it mean to you to kind of be there with everyone who's a part of this?
Oh my gosh, I mean, it's been like a nonstop blessing. This is my 4th season with the show. I've been doing it for so long, and you know, I've gotten to work with so many talented people over the years, and just it's honestly such a blessing to be able to work with so many different people and a multitude of roles that have taught me so much, just like I've learned so much from other actors that I've worked with. You know, I've learned so much from experiences we've been through, you know, like maybe a tough, you know, travel experience, or like maybe a difficult theater to perform in. You know, there's always something to be learned. And over the years, like everybody that I've had the pleasure of working with has just like really amplified my experience in an amazing way.
Yeah, incredible. Where you guys are having your run at the Orpheum Theater. It is going to be so much fun. You know, we'll post the information of where to go get tickets. But thank you so much for joining us, Sam. We really appreciate you.
Yeah, thanks for having me.
Yes.